When people think of the best two-player games for the SNES, most conjure up memories of Street Fighter II, Super Mario Kart, or Mortal Kombat. But little did we know that a cutesy Hello Kitty game, Sanrio World Smash Ball, and its less talked about pseudo-sequel, Heisei Monogatari Bao, Poppin' Smash, are two of the most exhilarating multiplayer experiences on the SNES. Both games were released for the Super Famicom. Sanrio World Smash Ball came first in '93 and was followed up a year later by Poppin' Smash. Despite being nearly identical in gameplay and concept, I couldn't find anything that ties the development of the two games together. Not a company, a developer, or a team member. So my assumption is that Smash Ball must have seen moderate success, and the team who handled Poppin' Smash took more than just a little inspiration. Tinfoil hats aside, how do these games fare? Both games' controls are synonymous. You have two hit buttons, one of which bats to the left and the other to the right. This is a nice touch as it adds a small amount of strategy and unpredictability as to where you or your opponent might aim. Although the lack of a button to just hit the ball straight forward is mildly annoying. However, holding down either hit button will charge a super shot which does shoot straight. Boy does this super shot make things interesting. Not only will it zip across the screen at frightening speeds to possibly get the better of your opponent, but it can also ricochet right back and send you running to defend your own goal. Besides the power shot, both games share a similar set of power-ups, like instant power shots and speed upgrades. Sanrio World also has an upgrade for a slightly faster shot, while Poppin' Smash introduces the Frivolous Bomb, which will stun your character and leave you open to attacks for 3 to 4 seconds. And lastly, there's a Mystery Block, which contains one of the 3 power-ups, so grab this at your own risk if you're feeling lucky. The unpredictability of the puck is one that leads to many yays and nays, as bouts in these games can last anywhere from a 5-minute nail-biting deathmatch to a 5-second easy sweep. Not to mention that when the stages start to get interesting, so do the matches. For example, this stage in Poppin' Smash where you're confined by a sea of breakable blocks leads to a wild battle of luck and attrition. Or this stage where you have pinball bumpers that send the ball flying all over the place. There's also stages in Smash Ball where propellers or other objects can send the puck in crazy directions, or the common, oddly designed stages where layout plays a key role in the fun. I must admit that matches in Poppin' Smash are far more frenetic, not only in speed, as you've got quick feet at all times, but also because boundaries aren't as typical, so getting in each other's faces and goals is a common occurrence. Although, the AI in Poppin' Smash is far more rudimentary than its Hello Kitty counterpart, as opponents tend to stand around and do nothing for short periods of time. Despite the similarities, there are some small differences between the two, most coming from Poppin' Smash. The big one is the inclusion of a dive button to help save yourself from a crushing defeat. Nailing this trick and saving a goal really feels great. Another inclusion is the ability to choose your racket, which is just a cosmetic thing as I don't believe it actually affects the gameplay. Outside of that, in 2-player mode, Poppin' Smash boasts an impressive 30 levels and 6 playable characters versus Sanrio World's 20 levels and 4 playable characters. I know I've said it before, but simplicity goes a long way, and these games certainly exemplify it. For 2 games that pretty much equate to vertical Pong, they are loads of fun. Whether you're flying solo or going head-to-head with a friend, which is highly recommended as these games can lead to some intense moments, you really can't go wrong. If you're looking to snag a copy of either game, you'll have an easier time tracking down Smash Ball as it's far more common. But thanks to the likes of Giant Bomb, the price has been on the rise over the last few years, now going anywhere from $12 to over $100. Poppin' Smash, being the rarer of the two, typically commands about $10 to $15, but as of this episode, the few copies I found were well above that. Thankfully, of the 2 games, Sanrio World Smash Ball has a little extra something that makes it play ever so better. So if you can only grab one, Hello Kitty is your best bet. I would easily put both of these games up there with Tetris Battle Gaiden, Chibi Maruko-chan, and Gundam Wing Endless Duel, all of which have been reviewed on this channel, as some of the great forgotten 2-player games for the SNES.